Alright, calling all gym leaders, bug catchers, and junior trainers alike. I give you the peak resistance of insanity that Pokemon TCG has brought upon this world. This is a news highlight that I had to double take passing by on my phone, and I still almost can't believe that it's real. Just to reiterate the title, it's underage student uses Charizard Pokemon Card to enter bar, and apparently he's a lightweight. I'm not saying anything against him. I'm not a big drinker either. I just think that's funny that they had to add that. And now I've tried to sit on this and see if it would develop more, see if we can get a face, a name, more to the story, because it's just a little murky. But apparently an underage student in the University of Georgia claims to have been using Charizard Pokemon cards to enter bars and drink, despite not being the legal age. I, for one, think this is hilarious. I just can't believe that this is real life, but at the same time, in 2022, yeah, I bet it is. I'm not. I'm surprised, but I'm not. Just so many questions. Like, what Charizard card? Who is he duping? Are these from Etsy? Come on. We know he's not popping up with some shadowless first edition base set Charizard card and just being like flashing it, sticking in their little lapel pocket and walking in the door. Is there even any kind of negotiation that goes on? I'm sure there's got to be a line to get in the bar. Maybe people outside smoking cigarettes. Are they overhearing this young person trying to talk this bouncer into giving him a Charizard card? Like, I'm just trying to imagine the scenario. I think it sounds so funny if I was sitting outside a bar hearing this talk go on. I wouldn't know what to think. And then is he paying for the beers with Rayquazas? How's that working? Does he at least have the money for the beer? No, I'm just kidding. But then that's kind of how he got caught. He had 4 beers, and I guess that's too much for him, which he's underage, so maybe he doesn't drink much. Who knows? He made it back to his dorm, but not before puking all over the hall and then in the floor, and of course making very loud noises while puking. And then he passed out on top of his roommate in his roommate's bed. So you can imagine being that roommate. I wouldn't want to be that roommate because I'm sure he's covered in puke and now he's on top of me. And now I'm woken up at like 1 a.m. No thank you. But then the police were called. They woke him up and he was very groggy, obviously, because he was drunk and passed out. And he told him that he was drinking at the bar and he used Charizard cards to get in. Now my main source here is Dexerto. That's where I mainly found the original article. But then I've tried to look other places, and then other ones are just even more vague. They state that he used it as an ID, which I can't believe that at all. You just flash someone a Charizard card. Yeah, I'm old enough, man. See, I have this card. No, but I definitely could believe that maybe even people that don't know much about Pokemon cards, they at least probably know down the grapevine that Charizard cards are worth money. Even just these things have been on the news, you know. Even here in the article, it states that a first edition shadowless base set Charizard sold for $420,000 at an auction. Like, he's not just slipping these in pockets, and that's why I said Etsy, because you can buy one of them for like $12 on Etsy, and it's fake, obviously. Got him! So I'm curious if he just had other low-rate Charizard cards, and then he was trying to pass them off as just, you know, every Charizard's rare. So that would make it even more funny. And even just looking on TCG Player, it seems like the cheapest Charizard card I can find is a Pokemon Go at a laughable 62 cents. I mean, that might go up in time, but I just, you know Pokemon Go, it's oversaturated right now. I'm getting sick of it myself. I had my fun and I'm just over it. Sadly, we're not even given this legend's name. And yes, I call him a legend. He's like a legendary Pokemon at this point. He defied the odds. He got into a bar with Charizard cards. That's just that's the new peak now. We need to beat this. And I'm even more curious for the bouncers who, like, if they accepted the card, maybe they went home and they found out it wasn't so rare. But what do you think about this? Is it real? Is it not? If it is, are the bouncers dummies? Is this man a genius? Is he a lightweight? If you want to leave a comment, I'd love to hear your opinion on it. And as always, if you want to help support the channel, hit that like button. And I'm going to go open some more booster packs. I will catch you guys out in the Poke world. Later.